Now, elsewhere, family members, friends, and colleagues from the Yoruba film industry have paid their last respects to the veteran actor Taiwo Hassan, popularly known as Ogogo, as he was laid to rest earlier today in Ilaro, Ogun State. Jide Kosoko and Yinka Quadri, two of Ogogo's closest associates, were also present, along with Fathia Balogun, Fausat Balogun, and Toyosi Adesonya, among others. The occasion was gloomy, with tears, as the late actor was buried according to Islamic rites, while his former colleagues performed emotional chants mourning the passing of a legend. Ogogo died on Sunday at the age of 66. His death came about a week after his daughters announced he had been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, which had affected his abdomen, and appealed for medical assistance. Kyra had disclosed that doctors treating the actor informed the family that chemotherapy could no longer continue because of his deteriorating condition. The family subsequently explored alternative treatment options in a desperate effort to save the veteran actor. Following a footage shared of what seemed like his last public appearance in June this year, with the Nollywood veteran looking hearty and active, the question many are asking is how long cancer progresses undetected and the rapid decline from stage 1 to 4. To find answers to all of these questions, let's speak to lead consultant and oncologist at the Jacaranda Cancer Center, Dr. Ololade Kehinde, who joins me live via Zoom from Abeokuta in Ogun State. Dr. Kehinde, we see people of all ages down with and dying from cancer. It wasn't always like this. What changed?
Well, a lot of things have changed, particularly the extent of diagnosis, the ease at which diagnosis is being made now. Previously, when people died, they would attribute it to a whole lot of things, and the diagnostic tools, ability to identify that it's a cancer is limited. But currently now, samples are taken, those samples are sent to the lab. Those labs will be able to, definitely able to tell us that this is a cancer or it is not a cancer. So with the improvement and increase in about ability to diagnose, we are discovering that more and more people. Also, the changes in lifestyle, changes in diets, changes in the way people do things, and changes in acceptance to treatment protocols have also given rise to more and more incidents of cancer treatments or cancer cases in the country.
And the case of veteran actor Taiwo Hassan, alias Ogogo, raises questions about how someone who was still very active and hearty as at June at the Ojudioba Festival would be down with stage 4 cancer in August of the same year. How does cancer progress from one stage to another?
So from the early stages, when cancer is present in the body, it appears as though nothing is going wrong. So we always give an instance of it's like a termite that's eating a table. And, the termite will continue to eat the table will appear normal until suddenly when the strength of the table is unable to carry it again. So for a human being, generally, it appears like what we call there's a performance score. The performance score continues to drop gradually. So the individual might appear fit and all over the place, but the system, within the backbone, the structures, the blood level may be dropping, the immunity level is dropping, the amount of ability for the functions of the body to take place is also dropping. So suddenly, if it doesn't get to the end of the cliff or the elastic limit, it will still appear as if all is well. But once it gets to the elastic limit, then suddenly health is let loose and everything goes haywire.
So what symptoms should actually signal an alarm?
Now, whenever an individual notices a swelling in any other part of the body, or a change in the bowel habits, or a change in their physical structure, or a sudden weight loss of about 10% of their normal body weight, then there should be an alarm. If you notice that there's a lump in the breast, there should be an alarm. If somebody notices that normally it passes urine with ease and suddenly there are challenges for him passing urine, either it passes urine more frequently or he notices it passing them in bits, there should be an alarm. If somebody normally goes to moves the bowel like once or twice in a day, then suddenly notices that for 5 days, he will not have bowel movement. Then suddenly he has 3, 4, 5 bowel movements within 1 day. That's a change in bowel habit. There should be an alarm. If somebody notices, for example, that they're coughing and the cough is intractable and is not solved by regular over-the-counter anti-cough medications, that's an alarm sign. If somebody notices that there's a change in the coloration of their skin, there's an alarm. If you notice that the strength, maybe the individual can normally walk for a kilometer before, but suddenly he will walk a little, he has to rest. That's the cause of an alarm. There's something has changed their body system, and it may be a sign that the cancer is either early, is moving towards becoming advanced, and is spreading all over the body.
Dr. Kehinde, what lifestyle changes or strategies should we adopt to keep cancer at bay?
To keep cancer at bay, the signature in cancer prevention is early detection. There are certain things, for example, women that are within the teenagers that are within the age of 9 and 12, we always advise that they take the human papilloma virus, which has been identified in more than 90% of patients that will have cervical cancer. For early, from puberty, the lady should be taught how to do breast self-examination for the ladies. For the males, their activity, they should know if they are exposed to a lot of cigarettes and all that, they are prone to having lung cancer. If they are prone to consuming excess alcohol, then they are at risk of liver cancer. If their lifestyle is very risky, they're also prone to things like cancers of the pelvis and all that. So, but the key is to understand your body, study your body, visit the doctor in a schedule. Ensure that if you notice anything that is wrong, as beautiful as the prayers that we do in our religious houses are, they cannot take they support and they are supposed to encourage you to seek appropriate care, go and get medical treatment as and when needed, and also not be afraid of treatment. When tires of a car have issues, we go to the vulcanizer. But when people have medical conditions or notice changes in medical habits, suddenly everybody around them becomes a doctor.
Indeed.
And the internet becomes a doctor. Whereas the role of the doctor will not be allowed to take its course.
All right, Dr. K, they really need to go at this time. I must sincerely appreciate you for this insight you've shared. Lead consultant oncologist at the Jacaranda Cancer Center, Dr. Ololade Kehinde. Thank you so much for your time on TVC News at 7.